Spencer, you must be absolutely gutted that we couldn't take another chance and it's ended in a 1-1 draw against 9-man Truro City this evening.
Yeah, because I think after the first 12 minutes, which we'll come on to, I thought we were by far the better side with 11 men. And at last the referee caught up with what Truro were up to. We get them down to 9 men. It was meant to be for 20 minutes, but with all the time wasting and everything, it just wasn't, and the stoppages weren't added on properly. And we just didn't have that little moment of quality, and we've still had about another 15 chances. We moved the ball quite well, but we just didn't have that moment. And I must say, you must give credit to Truro with 9 men. They were bodies on the line, blocking everything, running everything. We made a couple of poor decisions, but we absolutely gave it our all. And I have to say, I think that's just one of the most incredible games that you will see. Hopefully people were watching on the TV as well. A fantastic game. It feels like a defeat. You could see by the Truro response, it feels like a win for them. But we gave it absolutely everything. And I said, besides an abysmal 12 minutes, I mean, they've had 2 chances in the game, haven't they? And we really should have won the game. But we played some great football at times. But we go again. We didn't lose. We're still where we are. And what fantastic entertainment.
What did you make of Taylor Clark's goal to get us back into the game?
Yeah, we just didn't have the final finish, did we? As I said, even after, I thought first 12 minutes we were bullied and we were rabbit in the headlights and people didn't do their jobs, and Harvey nearly scores before they do score the free kick. We were second best 12 minutes, very much rabbit in the headlights, cliche. We bottled it, quite frankly. After that, we started playing. Better side, no question. Better side started the second half really brightly as well. Pendlebury, I remember, one flashing inches wide. We were, quite frankly, pretty much all over them. They're still a threat, Truro, because they're so direct. But the referee was too much talking, too many whistles. And I spoke to him at half time and he said, look, they're out of luck on the whistles now. There'll be cards. And that helped us a little bit. And obviously when they get the double red card, which, as I said, some of the challenges were disgusting. I think they've crossed the line. But you've also got to give them a huge amount of credit. They got away with it. Not happy with the situation with Ricky at all. But at the end of the day, we didn't quite have enough quality in that 20 odd minutes. We created so many half chances, not just quite enough. The keeper's made 5, 6 good saves. I wouldn't call any of them amazing. I just don't think we've quite had that quality to finish them off. And as I said, we've come away really disappointed, which is incredible, really, when you're playing a side that's right up there with us and started fantastically well. There's a really good team. He's got a really physical, strong side, but we played some great football at times, and I'm delighted for the fans. And we got the absolute bare minimum we deserved. And as I said, we're very disappointed we haven't got all 3 points.
And you mentioned Ricky there. I saw he was furious to come off. How is he at the moment?
Yeah, it's not good. I don't like it when people are saying with man marking, we're just going to keep kicking you because the referee's not giving yellows, and that's what their players told us. It's not good enough. It needs more protection than that. We'll assess it. Obviously, he couldn't get to half time. But I thought Joe Hay came on and looked getting back to where he's going to be. He's had a tough time with injuries. But we tinkered with the shape very slightly. And obviously, all bets are off when the 2 men get sent off. But even then, it didn't look like we were going to score. It needed Taylor to pull one out. But we had so many half chances, but it just wasn't quite there for us. We had one that was ruled off for offside. I said the keeper's made 4 or 5 really decent saves. It was a cracking game of football. I'm really disappointed. I've got players with heads in their hands in the dressing room. We made some poor decisions at times, lifting the ball off the floor when we didn't need to, competing for balls we didn't need to because the ball was just running through to us. But no one could say we didn't give it gave everything, absolutely everything. And as I said, you've got to give Truro credit. Sometimes it's so difficult when they bank the 9s off and they're holding on and their bodies are on a line and they've done a 5-hour journey. You've got to give them credit as well. But yeah, just a little more, mate. A few more minutes if the referee, I think, was pretty harsh. I mean, 8 minutes and then he added on another 2 was the absolute bare minimum. I mean, it was ridiculous. But it's game management. We would do the same, I'm sure. So, what a game. What a game. And to come away really gutted we haven't got all 3 points probably tells its story in itself.
And you had 2 new additions to the squad today, Ben Acey and Jake Watkiss. What can you tell us about them?
Well, it sort of got a little bit panicky. We only had 3 defensive subs at Chelmsford, plus the owner's son as a complete emergency, and it's just not enough, especially when we've gone Saturday, Tuesday. Ben Acey played in the Bracknell game. He's a lad that was at Bristol City. He's an attacking 8-10. Nearly put him on today, but we were just so dominant. And he's come in just really for a couple of weeks. We're looking at him. and to see if he can earn a more permanent deal. But he's committed to come here, and he lives in Guernsey, so all credit to him. He's a player very similar to what we've got, but we are asking players to get through a staggering amount of minutes at the moment. We're so thin on the ground, and we don't have any money, so he's come for nothing. And then I'm very grateful to Watford. I made, people are shocked when Watford normally are tough to deal with on their loans, and I made an offer that I thought would be told to you can do one. And they accepted it, and he's a left wing back. He's quite attacking. You can't ask Reggie to keep playing 95 minutes each week, and Chinny, and we're going to run them into the ground. So that happened overnight. Very grateful to Watford, and he's come in here, and I think you can see his quality straight away. We need strength here. We can't run the way we're going at the moment, and now obviously when we start to pick up injuries, it's going to get harder and harder. So we've signed that loan until January, but we'll see how that goes. And as I said, I'm very grateful to his agent and Watford for assisting us with that. And we need strength in depth, but with nothing left in the budget. So we always have to grab around. Jack was not here tonight. He played for Luton, which was a pre-arranged deal. So we'll reassess before we go back in play on Saturday.
It was great to see Aron Coley back in a Barrow shirt as well. What will he add to the midfield?
Coley is immensely popular both on and off the pitch. Let's face it, he's been out for 6, 7, 8 weeks, so it's his first game back, so he'll get even better, and he's just such a popular person. He's and a really good footballer. I have to say, I thought Taylor today possibly man of the match for me. So I know people start to think, where's these players going to go? So I have to say there were lots of really good performances after the first 12 minutes. I said little errors that were made that were very frustrating when we're desperately getting the 3 points, but delighted to get Coley back. A lot of people to thank for it, and it's just very exciting, isn't it? To be in this position where we are now, to go to another one Saturday, and then we've got Dorking, Boreham Wood and Slough in 8 days coming up as well. So what a great time to be involved at Farnborough.
And we head to Weymouth on Saturday. What are your thoughts ahead of that trip?
Very dangerous game, and I've let the players know that. We're exhausted. Weymouth, let's not beat around it. We don't hide things. They've not started well, but they've had 2 draws this week. They drew at home to Chesham, and they've drawn at Bath tonight, which is a great result. They're young, they've got pace, they've got a good set of players. It's just not happening, and we do not want to be the cliche, top beat bottom. We need to focus, work as hard as we've ever done to go down there and get a result. And I've said we need to take our anger out tonight that we didn't get the 3 points that we should have got. So every game is hard. Winning away at this league is so hard. Last 2 years we've won 2-1 and 1-0 down there. That tells you how hard it is. Long trip. So we've got to focus as hard as we do for every game. The fact that we were playing second today, the fact that we're playing Weymouth on Saturday, really hard game. But because we're looking forward to it, we're buzzing, we're excited. The players are playing well. We're frustrated today. I must say, the crowd today, what an attendance on a Tuesday night, with the TV on as well. Fantastic. And I'm sure they're going home. A, what a game to see, and 2, also proud of us, as I'm proud of us, but actually disappointed we haven't won the game. So lot to be excited about, and we will focus just as hard for Weymouth on Saturday.
Brilliant. Thanks, Spencer, and good luck for Saturday.
Thanks very much, Dom.